Good morning to all of you. Today we will start a new lesson in physics of class 10, that is light, reflection and refraction. Do you know when there is darkness everywhere and I will show you, when there is darkness everywhere and you switch on the light, miracle happens, and that is the wonder of light. So today we'll discuss this wonderful, beautiful wonder, that is light. Okay, but before moving further, as the name suggests, it's written here reflection and refraction. But we should be clear, is there any difference between reflection and refraction? That should be clear in our mind. But how to make it clear? I made this diagram. You can have a look at this diagram. Okay, this is the plane surface. You can see it's the plane surface. And why I have written air and water here? Because sometimes what happens inside the bucket that is filled with water. Suppose a bucket filled with water. When your eye absorb inside the water, here there is a stick dipped inside the water. You see half of the stick is in air and half is inside the water. Likewise, I have written here air and water. There are various types of mediums and air and water are one of them. So you can say air is a medium and water is a medium. So when a ray falls on a surface, okay, that ray bounces in other direction, and that bouncing of the light ray is known as reflection. Clear? I have shown you that bucket filled with water. When a stick is dipped inside the water, okay, it should be like this. You should look the stick straight like this, but always you have seen the stick appears to be bent, or you can say the actual position of stick is not visible from air when you are observing from air inside the water. That means when light ray travels from one medium to another, the ray shows the bending, okay, and that phenomena of bending of light ray is known as refraction. So yes, there is a difference between reflection and refraction. Refraction is the bouncing of light rays, whereas refraction is the bending of the light rays. And now let's focus on all the terms that's near your previous knowledge that you have read in class 8. Okay, first of all, you can see the plane or the surface where a light ray falls, and the ray that is falling on the surface, that is termed as incident ray. And when it hit the surface, the light ray, it bounces in other direction, and that incident ray is now converted into reflected ray. Then you can say this ray get reflected, and you can see a line where the incident ray hit the surface, from there one imaginary line is drawn, and that imaginary line is known as normal. Here it's not visible, actually it's imaginary line that we draw to measure the angle. And this incident ray falls on a surface which is present in air, but below that maybe a bucket is kept, and inside the bucket water is there, so the medium is water, like this condition, you can see situation that I have shown you in previous video. And this ray is known as reflected ray. The angle that is formed by incident ray and the normal to the surface of incidence is known as angle of incidence. And the angle that is made with the help of reflected ray with normal to the surface of incident is known as angle of reflection. So, when the ray get incident and the ray travels inside the medium of water, it get bent, and that is known as refraction. The angle that is made by the ray that is bent, okay, along with the normal, is called angle of refraction. Nothing much complicated, as you can see it's reflected ray, so angle is angle of reflection. Here incident ray, angle is angle of incidence, and here is refracted ray, and the angle formed is angle of refraction. I hope all of you are clear now about all the terms related to reflection and refraction, and the difference between reflection and refraction practically. Thank you and have a nice day.